Have you ever wondered what distinguishes successful entrepreneurs from the rest? Picture an artist meticulously carving away at the excess marble to reveal a stunning masterpiece. In a similar way, the secret to entrepreneurial success lies in shedding the distractions and limitations to uncovering your strengths. Let's embark on this transformational journey together. Welcome to my channel, where I share insights, tools, and ideas to becoming a true entrepreneur. Today, I have a powerful exercise to help you discover and leverage your strengths. But before we dive in, if you want to really level up your entrepreneurial game, then hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell. Also, if you find this video helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and share it with your network. Now let's begin. Understanding your strengths as an entrepreneur is the foundation for building a successful business. So let's start with a quick exercise. Think of a weakness you have. Now imagine setting a goal to improve that weakness over the next 30 days. What exercises or activities would you do? How do you feel when you think about working on this goal? If you're like most people, it's less than inspiring. You might even prefer sticking your head in a bowl of freezing water. Now think of a strength you possess. It could be creativity, leadership, or the ability to connect with others. Next, imagine setting a goal to further develop that strength over the next 30 days. How do you feel now? Chances are you feel a lot more inspired and motivated to work on this goal. You see, focusing on your strengths can lead to a wide range of benefits, including a boost in your confidence, streamlining your decision making, increased productivity, enhanced creativity, improved resilience, effective collaboration, and alignment with passion. Think of any hugely successful entrepreneur and it becomes evident that they have a strength focus. Elon Musk, who with his innovative thinking, relentless drive, and ability to challenge conventional wisdom, has become one of the most influential figures in the tech industry. Take Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Group. His strengths in visioning, risk-taking, and charisma have allowed him to build a global empire spanning multiple industries. And then there's Oprah Winfrey, whose empathy, resilience, and exceptional communication skills have propelled her success and deeply touched millions of lives. One of the greatest entrepreneurs of our time is Sara Blakely. She built a billion-dollar business without a single dollar of investment. All she had was $10,000 in savings. Sara began her career in the most unconventional way for a future billionaire, selling fax machines door to door. It was a tough job that required persistence, strong communication skills, and an understanding of customer needs. What some might have seen as a tedious job, Sara saw as a training ground. She built resilience against rejection, honed her communication skills to effectively convey the benefits of her products, and developed a keen sense of understanding customer needs. These strengths would later form the foundation for her entrepreneurial journey. When she came up with the idea for Spanx, she found herself in unfamiliar territory. With no background in fashion, she relied on her strengths. Her resilience helped to navigate through the countless rejections from manufacturers. Her effective communication skills enabled her to pitch innovative products to major retailers. And her deep understanding of customer needs drove her to create a product that resonated with women worldwide. So what exactly are strengths? In the words of psychologist Alex Lingley, a strength is a pre-existing capacity for a particular way of behaving, thinking, or feeling that is authentic and energizing to the user and enables optimal functioning, development, and performance. Now that's a mouthful, so let's break it down. Strengths are attributes that we inherently possess. They are part of who we are. For example, one of my personal strengths is curiosity. I've always been naturally inquisitive. Strengths are attributes that we inherently possess. They're a part of who we are. For example, one of my personal strengths is curiosity. I've always been naturally inquisitive, seeking to learn and understand more about the world around me. Strengths are authentic. They're not something you force or feign, but rather something that comes naturally to you. For me, my curiosity isn't something I have to work at. It's just part of who I am. And importantly, strengths energizes. When we're using our strengths, time seems to fly by. We're deeply engaged in our work and we experience positive emotions. So it's important to distinguish strengths from talents, skills, and interests. Talents, while valuable, are learned and can be crafted from our strengths. Skills, on the other hand, are things that you can do well but may not necessarily energize you. Interests are topics that perk your curiosity, but they're not necessarily strengths. Now, you might remember the exercise we did earlier, where we compared the feelings associated with improving weaknesses versus enhancing strengths. This was a simple way to illustrate an important concept. Working on strengths rather than weaknesses has a powerful, energizing effect. It's not just about doing what you're good at, but also about doing what truly engages and motivates you. This engagement is a key indicator of a true strength. And it isn't just about feeling good. Research shows that focusing on strengths rather than weaknesses leads to better performance, high levels of well-being, and increased job satisfaction. It allows us to be more authentically ourselves, to tap into intrinsic motivation, to find meaning in our work, and to build resilience. So strengths are so powerful. Why aren't more people focused on them? Well, one of the biggest barriers is that many people simply don't know what their strengths are. In a study, 66% of participants said they were unaware of their strengths. This lack of awareness often leads us to focusing on our weaknesses rather than trying to build on our strengths. Einstein said, everybody's a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid. It's time to stop judging ourselves by our weaknesses and start to recognize and celebrate our strengths. Now grab a pen and paper or open a new note on your phone because we're diving into the heart of this video, the exercise of identifying your strengths. This exercise involves asking yourself specific questions designed to unearth your innate entrepreneurial strengths. Remember, the goal here is to identify not just what you're good at, but what truly energizes and engages you, what aligns with your values and what comes naturally to you. As an entrepreneur, I know you understand the value of productivity and the importance of making the most of your time. You've already invested a lot of time in watching this video, so I encourage you to fully commit to this exercise. This is not just about watching and learning, it's about doing and experiencing. This is your moment to delve deeper into self-discovery and unlock your true potential. To help you with this, I've created a worksheet to guide you through this exercise, and you can find the link to that worksheet in the description below. Now, onto the questions. What energizes you? What can you do with minimal effort? Activities that energize you, that you can do easily and effortlessly, are often tied to your innate strengths. What do others commend you for? Sometimes others can see our strengths clearer than we can. Think about the compliments you often receive. What do people appreciate about you? What themes or patterns can you identify in your life? Look for recurring themes and patterns in your life. These could be activities or subjects that you're drawn to, problems you're good at solving, or roles you've naturally taken on. What are you naturally curious about? Your strengths are often aligned with your natural curiosity. What topics or activities do you find yourself drawn to learn more about? What gives you a sense of fulfillment? Activities that leave you with a sense of fulfillment or accomplishment are likely aligned to your strengths. When do you feel most authentically yourself? When you're operating from your strengths, you feel authentic. You feel like you're in your element. Take your time with these questions. Then reflect on your answers and remember, the goal here is self self-discovery. As you go through this exercise, you might uncover strengths you weren't aware of, or realize that what you perceived as a weakness was actually a strength in disguise. When uncovering your strengths, you identify something that could be of value, such as curiosity or creativity or courage. These values are the compass that guides our behaviors and decisions, often intertwining with our strengths. For example, if you value empathy, it's likely because you're strong in understanding, connecting with others. Reflecting on your core values can be illuminating in your journey to discover your strengths. Are you drawn to honesty, resilience, or innovation? Do you value connection, wisdom, or courage? These values could very well hint at your inherent strengths. Take my value of curiosity as an instance. It's not just a principle I hold dear, it's also a strength. This curiosity drives me to delve deeper and uncover insights and generate innovative solutions, enhancing my effectiveness as a coach. So consider your own values. What principles guide your actions? How might these values hint at your strengths? This reflection is a key step to uncovering your entrepreneurial strengths. Entrepreneurs who understand and leverage their strengths are often the most successful. It's like harnessing a superpower that's unique to you. By focusing on your strengths, you're optimizing your performance and maximizing your potential. Think about it. What if instead of spending energy trying to improve your weakness, you doubled down on your strengths? Suddenly, work became less of a chore and more of a joy. You'd feel more motivated, more engaged. Tasks that once draining became invigorating. You're not just getting by, you're thriving. Moreover, when you work from your strengths, you experience more instances of a flow state where you're fully immersed and enjoy what you're doing. You tap into your intrinsic motivation and find greater meaning in your work. By focusing on your strengths, you're not just building a successful business, you're building a fulfilling life. An entrepreneur who focuses on strengths is also more likely to build powerful relationships. You become more authentically yourself, making it easier to connect with others. In short, focusing on your strengths isn't just a smart business strategy. It's a recipe for a satisfying and successful life. So let's tap into your unique strengths and start building your entrepreneurial success today. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and entrepreneurial growth. If you found value in this video, which I truly hope you have, I have a small request. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who you think might benefit from it. By doing so, you'll join our growing community of go-getters, and you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video brimming with actionable insights and strategies to help you succeed as an entrepreneur. Remember, your strengths are your unique superpowers. Learn to harness them, and there's no limit to what you can achieve. Until next time, keep discovering, growing, and shining.